Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Ratazah. Once again, all right, from the Great Millstone GMS Atlanta camp. And got a post here from an Instagram page named Complex. And something I came across a few days ago, and I think a few other brothers have responded to this post as well. And you can see there it says school lunches from around the world. And it just goes to show you how much of a low level that America is on, man. All right, even when it just comes down to lunches that they're serving the kids at school. All right, when as I'm about to scroll through and show you, when you look at these other nations, other countries and whatnot, you could just see how far behind and just how much, as I mentioned, on how much of a low level this place is on, man. And how it doesn't value health, it doesn't value nutrition. All right, and I'll also read about that in an article or a post that I found off Google. But let me just kind of just show you what they have here. This, I guess, a woman, she took some pictures. All right. Now, this is a standard, excuse me, this is a standard American school lunch. All right, what they got there? Some damn cookies, some mashed potatoes. They look like some damn tater tots. All right, some peas, and what's that? Some pineapples. Like that, like all of this stuff shouldn't even be eaten together. Like, why even add the goddamn cookies, man? Now check out I think the next one is Brazil. Just look at the difference from America to Brazil. Look at that, man. That's something that you'll buy out of a restaurant. They got all types of fiber. You got the yellow rice, the black beans, which is one of the highest foods that you can get that have the much fiber. They got some fried plantains. They got a lot of greens. All right, they look like what, spinach or kale. You see that? It's like night and day. All right. Let's just keep scrolling through. Italy, my goodness. Like, this literally looks like you can order this at a restaurant. Right? Finland, fruits, vegetables. I think it's like a soup up there on the right. It's like a soup up there. South Korea, again, this looks like something you get out of an Asian restaurant, man. Vegetables, greenery. France, same thing. You see? Spain, they serving niggas shrimp. Wow. You see what I'm saying? But you see, you go to these other places, it's literally night and day, man. And that's why our brothers found this, interesting. How you got America, who's supposed to be the, top nation and, the head honcho of the world. But as far as when it comes to health, fitness, nutrition, just look at, and this is just dealing with the school lunches. We're not even talking about the overall diet of America, which brothers have spoken on that as well. The American diet is death. All right. And you see an example of that in these examples of the school lunches. Now, I think that was the point on that post. All right. I just want to get a quick article that I just looked up randomly on Google, just scrolling through. This is from a site called BostonTestosterone.com. And it says here, all right, the headline, new study, standard American Diet, which ironically the acronym would be SAD. Okay, SAD. The damn sad diet, man, because it's sad. It's sad as hell. Okay, it's a standard American diet causes nearly half of all deaths from heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. And then it says, it shall come as no surprise that our diet plays a critical role in our health and longevity, but the sheer level of influence may come as a shock to you. And then it says, I'll just read a couple points out this article and then we'll close with some scriptures. It says a new study published in March 7th, issue of JAMA found that poor diet is responsible for an astonishing 45% of all deaths from heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes in the U.S. The researchers attributed this high mortality rate to the standard American diet, or SAD. See, as I mentioned, because this damn diet is sad as all hell. All right, so spiritual diet has that acronym. This is which is high in sodium, processed meats, sugared sweetened beverages, and unprocessed red meats. See that? It says, then it goes on to say, the good news is just as the diet can be our downfall, it's also just as powerful in promoting exceptional health and longevity, as seen in blue zone cultures who are known for the extraordinary lifespan and phenomenal vitality. Okay, but you're not going to obtain that unless you switch to more healthy, nutrient-dense foods. Just like we saw in that Instagram post with those other nations, and that's just sort of what they're serving their kids for lunch. Now, let's see here. Then it just goes on. Let's see. Right, let's jump down here to this paragraph. I know it's a little lengthy, so let's just skip down to this part here. It says, excess consumption of sodium was associated with the highest percentage of death. Consuming high amounts of processed meats, sugar-sweetened beverages, and unprocessed red meat were also linked to high mortality. It says Americans also don't eat enough of certain health-promoting foods like fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, whole grains, polyunsaturated fats, and seafood omega-3 fats. See that? And then you see that in this post here. All right. And again, this is an example of the school lunch. There's literally no fiber in this damn plate, man, on this dish. But as soon as you slide over to Brazil, I mean, it's just, man, I keep saying it, it's night and day. Right. And this is Brazil. It's supposed to be what a so-called poor nation or whatever, or not on America's level. But look, they're killing them when it comes to food, man. Right. And I guarantee you, if you was to look at the I don't know what you call it, the health data or the health numbers, I guarantee you that the people in Brazil are much healthier than the people here in America. It's less obese people walking around. You know, it's just better, man. So the point of this video is to show that this place is death. And I did a video titled that maybe I think that was last week. Titled we're currently in the valley of death or something like that. This place is death, man. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some closing scriptures here. I think the first one I had was in Job. Oh, matter of fact, no, we can actually start here. Ecclesiastes 30:25, which is the last verse. It says, a cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and diet. All right. So having a care, having a watch over your meat and diet is important. All right. That's the one of the major factors, as far as how you feel. All right. Your self-esteem, your overall spirit. All right, you notice that. I mean, we have our times where we, but for the most part, when we eat healthier, we feel better. Like they say, you are what you eat. All right, so a cheerful and good heart or a good mind is going to have care over that. But this system don't want you to have a cheerful and good heart. They want you to be broken down and beat up and and functioning on a low vibrational level. So that's why they feed the kids, for those brothers that or sisters that got kids in these schools. That's why they feed them that garbage. All right, and on every corner you drive by, it's always a some type of eatery that's offering poor food choices, man. So you're better off just going to the supermarket or the wherever you go, which that food, just just making your own dishes, man, for the most part. All right. So it's all about having a care over what you eat. In America, so-called white man, he don't give a damn. All right. So the next scripture, I think it was Job 10. Let's see if we can get that. Job chapter 10, and should be the last couple verses. All right. Job 10 and starting at 21. It says, before I go whence, I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death. All right, which is symbolically talking about America. All right, America's that land of darkness for obvious reasons. And the shadow of death. This place is everywhere you turn, death is lurking, man, even from the food you eat. All right, the food that they serve you, it's got death written all over. We just seen an example of it in that post. And then it says, verse 22, it says, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order, which is how we know this is Babylon the Great. Babylon means a city of confusion. All right. And this is a place of confusion. They don't have any order. All right. And it says, and where the light is as darkness, see, which the light represents righteousness. So righteousness, this links with Isaiah 5 and 20. Born to them that call evil good and good evil, that put light for darkness and darkness for light. This place is totally warped. It's ass backwards. See, what's wicked is righteous, and what's righteous is wicked. You even got people out in the world that'll scoff you for trying to eat healthy and get in shape and lose weight. They'll shame you, so to speak. That's how backwards this place is, man. All right, and why another reason why the Lord got to destroy it and save us out of here, man. All right, and I'll get one more scripture. The old faithful Micah 2 and 10. All right, Micah 2 verse 10, and it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." It's speaking about the land of our captivity, which is America, and we're supposed to depart spiritually out of this place. All right, as the scripture says in Romans, I believe the 12th chapter, to be not conformed to this world. So we're not supposed to take the shape of this society, man. We're supposed to depart spiritually and mentally, and we're supposed to attach ourselves to the ways of Yahweh or the spirit of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. All right, and this is not a place for us to get comfortable at. It says why? Because it is polluted, and that's just a small example of why this place is polluted, man. From the goddamn food that they serving the kids, and that they try to sell you in these damn restaurants. You see that? This is sad, man. I'm just I was just kind of like, yo, you see that? Why the hell would you want to get comfortable here, man? Knowing that they this is what they think about serving the kids and all that, man. It's crazy. It says, reading the 10 again in the middle, it says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you. And that's on the spiritual level and on the actual, on the literal physical level. This place will destroy you, man. That's why everybody's getting sick. type 2 diabetes, this and that. Or, this place is hell, man. Death. This is even with a sword, destruction. See that? So yeah, man, I just want to do a quick video on that. All right. This is a quick one. All right, dealing with these the goddamn school lunches. This place is on a low level, man. That's why it's known as the Response 23. It's known as the Valley of the Shadow of Death. A valley is a low land. This is literally a low place, man. And you just witness just a small sample of why it's a low land, just by the goddamn school lunches, man. Wow. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So Lord willing, you was edified, giving all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash, and Lord willingly to the next video, I'm going to say Shalom.